Hello, this video is on forgiveness. When someone you can care about hurts you, you can hold on to anger, resentment, thoughts of revenge, or embrace forgiveness and move forward. Who hasn't been hurt by the actions or words of another? Perhaps a parent consistently criticized you growing up, a colleague sabotaged a project you had, or a partner had an affair. Or maybe you've had a traumatic experience, such as being physically or emotionally abused by someone close to you. These wounds can leave you with lasting feelings of anger and bitterness, but even vengeance. But if you don't practice forgiveness, you might be the one who pays most dearly. By embracing forgiveness, you can also embrace peace, hope, gratitude, and joy. Consider how forgiveness can lead you down the path in physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. So, what is forgiveness? Forgiveness means different things to different people. Generally, however, it involves a decision to let go of resentment and thoughts of revenge. The act that hurt you or offended you might always be with you, but forgiveness can lessen its grip on you and help you feel help free you from the control of the person who harmed you. Forgiveness can even lead to feelings of understanding, empathy, and compassion for the one who hurt you. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or excusing the harm done to you or making up with the person who caused harm. Forgiveness brings a kind of peace that helps you go on with life. So what are the benefits of forgiving someone? Letting go of grudges and bitterness can make way for improved health and peace of mind. Forgiveness can lead to a healthier relationship, improved mental health, less anxiety, stress, and hostility, lower blood pressure, fewer symptoms of depression, a stronger immune system, improved heart health, and improved self-esteem. Why is it so easy to hold on to a grudge? Well, being hurt by someone, particularly someone you love and trust, can cause anger, sadness, and confusion. If you dwell on hurtful events or situations, grudges filled with resentment, vengeance, and hostility can take root. If you allow negative feelings to crowd out positive feelings, you might find yourself swallowed up by your own bitterness or sense of injustice. Some people are naturally more forgiving than others, but even if you hold a grudge longer, almost anyone can learn to be more forgiving. What are the effects of holding a grudge? If you're unforgiving, you might bring anger and bitterness into every relationship and new experience. Become so wrapped up in the wrong that you can't even enjoy the present. Become depressed or anxious, feel that your life lacks meaning or purpose, lose valuable or enriching connectedness with others. So how do I reach a state of forgiveness? Forgiveness is a commitment to a personalized process of change. To move from suffering to forgiveness, you must recognize the value of forgiveness and how it can improve your life. Identify what needs healing and who needs to be forgiven and for what. Consider joining a support group or seeking a counselor. Acknowledge your emotions about the harm done to you and how they affect your behavior, and work to release them. Choose to forgive the person who's offended you. Move away from your role as victim and release the control and power the offending person and situation had in your life. As you let go of grudges, you'll no longer define your life by how you've been hurt. You might even find compassion and understanding. What happens if I can't forgive someone? Forgiveness can be challenging, especially if the person who hurt you doesn't admit wrong. If you find yourself stuck, practice empathy, trying to see the situation from the other person's point of view. Ask yourself why he or she would behave in such a way. Perhaps you would have reacted similarly if you faced the same situation. Reflect on times you've hurt others and on those that you've forgiven. Write a journal, pray, or use guided meditation, or talk with a person you found to be wise and compassionate, such as a spiritual leader, a mental health provider, or an impartial loved one. Be aware that forgiveness is a process, and even small hurts may be revisited and forgiven over and over and over again. Does forgiveness guarantee reconciliation? If the hurtful event involves someone whose relationship you otherwise value, forgiveness can lead to reconciliation. This isn't always the case, however. Reconciliation might be impossible if the offender has died or is unwilling to communicate with you. In other cases, reconciliation might not be appropriate. Still, forgiveness is possible even if reconciliation isn't. What if the person I'm forgiving doesn't change? Getting another person to change his or her actions, behaviors, or words isn't the point of forgiveness. Think of forgiveness more as how it can change your life by bringing you peace, happiness, and emotional and spiritual healing. Forgiveness can take away the power of the other person. What if I'm the one who needs forgiveness? The first step is to honestly assess and acknowledge the wrongs you've done and how they've affected others. Avoid judging yourself too harshly. If you're truly sorry for something you've said or done, consider admitting it to those you've harmed. Speak of your sincere sorrow or regret, and ask for forgiveness without making excuses. Remember, however, you can't force someone to forgive you. Others need to move to forgiveness in their own time. Whatever happens, commit to treating others with compassion, empathy, and respect. I've had to learn recently how to forgive people again. It's an ongoing process, really, to learn to forgive. So, recently, I'd say it was probably my ex. I talk about him a lot because my relationship with him really damaged my self-esteem and my self-worth. But I can see that his actions, however misguided they may be, or I forgive them. And I hold no grudge and wish him the best. But the best is not going to be in my life. I've learned that forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation. So I forgive him. I'm at peace with the situation. But I would never want him back in my life. So thank you for listening.